Hi, Exotic and Groovy Entertainment. Today we got a special video for you guys. Today's video talking about Chuck Norris. Now, Chuck Norris had died Thursday at 86 years old, and I got a whole collection of Chuck Norris movies that I'm going to show you guys right here in my hand. Now, these are all his stuff from the 70s to the 80s. Now, he had a cartoon, I think in 86, that came on Saturday morning, but I don't got that. I don't got that on DVD or nothing. So we're going to just go through what I have. Now, these are not going to be in any order because it'd be hard putting these in order. This Here's the first one that he made, Code of Silence from 1985. Now, this was a good run because you had Henry Silva play the bad guy. You say Henry always played the bad guy from the 50s all the way into the 80s. And now to get the special feature, you have to get this DVD or Blu-ray. If it don't look like this, you get the bare bones. And I don't like getting bare bones if they got a good one out there with everything in it. Here's some pictures because I can't show you the movie ever. You can see Chuck Norris beating up some bad guys. And there's Henry right next to Chuck Norris. Right here. Our next one, Breaker Breaker from 1977. Now, this is when he plays a country boy. He goes to the country and beats up a bunch of country people. It's like Smokey and the Bandit kind of people. And this is an okay film. Here's some pictures. Yeah, I think you got the guy from Barney Miller, the chief that's always trying to get Barney into trouble. And that's the only guy I know. Everybody else is kind of forgotten. And this is the only way you can get. You can get this on Blu-ray now, I think. But back in the days, it's the only way you can get this movie. This comes in the widescreen and the full screen version. And it's one of them crappy DVDs where you have to be careful not to destroy ear sides. Now our next one is Missing in Action, 1, 2, and 3. The first one came out in 1984. The second one came out in 1985, and the third came out in 1988. Now I only like the second one. I didn't really like the first one, and the third one wasn't crazy about it, but came on TV every single Saturday. The Mission in Action 3 and Rambo Part 2. There were only two movies that came on every Saturday. So I caught that a lot. Then Part 2 came on every Sunday with Rambo 3. Now, there's no pictures, so I can't show you any pictures. And this is on one DVD. Now, you could probably get this on Blu ray now. Probably better looking, more bonus stuff. Our next one is Force Ventures. Now, this is on Blu ray, but back when I got this, there was no Blu ray ever to think about. This is from 1982. This is a real good one. I think this is one of his better movies that he had made. And this is blonde hair Chuck Norris. The Chuck Norris went through three different stages. This is his second stage. Blonde hair, mustache. And here's some pictures. Let's see if we got anybody in here that might look memorable. No. It's the only way I can show you pictures of his stuff in each movie. Now, I got one movie that I forgot to bring out here. Maybe I should get that one while I'm thinking of it. And I'll disappear for like 2 seconds. You just see the wall, and I'll come back and show you that movie while I'm thinking of it. And then that will be all his movies. Let's see if I still have it. Okay, I don't seem to find that movie, but it was Firewalker. I had it on a VCR tape, but I don't know where the VCR tape went to. So I did have all his movie, but that VCR tape is gone. Our next one is Silent Rage. This was his only horror movie that he did do. This is, I think this is about some doctor made some creature, some super creature that kill off people, and Chuck Norris have to fight the creature off. This is from 19, can't see small print, 1982. And this was a good one too. This is on Blu-ray also. This one already got too much bonus stuff. This is a bare bone collection. And I think this is, yeah, this is the crappy version. Because this is the full screen version. And back in the day, this is the only version you can get. But I think now they release it on Blu-ray. You can get the widescreen version, the way it was meant to be seen. But like I said, this is before Blu-ray. So this DVD is kind of old. All right, here's some pictures. Now, here's Solar in San Francisco. This is his second bad guy movie. Oh, his first. So this came out in 1974. This is his second bad guy movie. This is mostly a kung fu film, and he plays a big boss, taking over trying to take over California, and he only comes out in the end, in a sense. So he comes out like in the last 20 minutes of the whole movie, and he gets into a fight with one of the kung fu stars, Don Juan. He only reading his pictures on the. I think it's reading his pictures on his cover because when this VCR came out in 1991, he was a big star. If this was if this was made back when this thing came out, the Chinese guy would have been on the cover, not Chuck Norris. Our next one, the Octagon from 1980. Now this was a real good one. It's got the whole family in here. You got Chuck Norris' son, you got Chuck Norris' brother, and you got Chuck Norris himself. And I think you got the guy from Sogun. And you got Lee Van Cleef, the guy from The Good, Bad, and Ugly, and all the other Italian cowboys. It's pictures. And let's see. Yeah, not a whole bunch in here. And this is the Blu-ray version. So this is the version you would want to get if you like this movie. This movie used to come on a lot on TV. They did a lot of kung fu action films every single Saturday and Sunday back on regular TV. They don't do that no more. This is an eye for an eye. And this one, you got Chuck Norris fighting Odd Job, the the Chinese guy that tried to kill Jane Bond and Goldfinger. And this came out in 1981. And you got Christopher Lee, Dracula. So you kind of got two Hollywood stars in a Chuck Norris film. Now this is Chuck Norris' first first look. This is him in blonde hair, no mustache. Even this movie right here is his first look. Also, he didn't have the mustache in the movie. It's just because in the cover in the other movie he did, they had to stick the mustache on. Here's some pictures. Oh, the same picture I showed you. Now this is just him trying to save his partner or something, and he go to Hong Kong with an army of people and take out the Hong Kong people. And you get chefs in here also. You get a lot of people. Let's see, and it's not bad. We get an English star. You get a guy that was from the black cinema in the 70s, and you get the Chinese guy that was in the James Bond movie. Here's another. Wait, that's the same one. Here's Invasion USA. This is an action-packed film where they blow up all the USA, and he have to go stop the bad guys. I think this is yeah. You get Russia, Iraq, and Cuba. All they all gathered together to destroy the U.S. and Chuck Norris had to fight all those three organizations. It's probably the first time you get to see a movie like that. Go back in the '80s, there were the three biggies we was fighting. Now we're just fighting Russia and Iraq. We're not fighting Cuba anymore. But back in the '85, that's who our three bad guys was. And here's some pictures, or two pictures. And I think this came out during the same time that Commando, Rambo Part Two, and this one. You had three big action films during the same time period, and they all three did good. Rambo beat them all, but our next one is Delta Force for 1986, and this was Lee Marvin last movie. He got kind of he was not in the best health in this movie, and you got let's see, can't see the small print. You got all the biggies in this one: Shirley Winters, Robert Vaughn, the man from Uncle, and the A-Team. You got George Kennedy, the Naked Gun. You got them all. This like Hollywood. This like the old Hollywood last movie. So if you want to see all the old Hollywood from the '50s and '60s people, watch this movie. You get to see them all in this one. Only one who made it more was George Kennedy. He did the Naked Gun in '89. But everybody else, they did for their last hooray movie. Our next one, Good Guys Wear Black. This is Chuck Norris trying to save his friend from Vietnam. That the government hypnotized them to kill people, and he had to fight the government. And this is from 1978, and this is Chuck Norris' second look: blonde hair and mustache. He keep cutting that mustache off a lot. And you got the other stars. I don't think there were really any stars in this movie. Mm, no, you just got Ted Post, but he was the director. So this was a good film. This is the DVD version, the Blu-ray version, and this is brand new. The Blu-ray version, I think it came out maybe 2017, 2018. So this is brand new to Blu-ray in a sense. And I had to get my copy. I had a VCR copy of this movie, so it was nice to get this version, see it widescreen. And if you guys seen any of these movies when they first came out the theaters or on TV, the way I see most of these, A Force of One for 1979. This was an okay film. This was the first kung fu film that had to be rated R for the bone cracking sounds. But but then they somehow fought for the right to have that sound effect to make it PG. So with rated R at first, they talked them down saying if the Three Stooges can get away with it, why can't we? So they fought won their PG, and this became a PG movie. Now PG movies from the '70s were like PG-13s. Like I said, it was an okay film. It's not his best movie, but because I wanted his whole collection, I had to get this one. It was dirt cheap. I think I got this off of Amazon for like $5. So when it didn't cost that much. I don't know how much these things are now, but I bought these things years ago. And the last one, he was in The Way of the Dragon for 1973, his first movie. Or not really his first movie, his second movie. Okay, he did his first one with a with Dean Martin. Dean Martin was some kind of James Bond kind of person in 1969. This is his second movie. And I don't got a picture of a movie at all because this is a Bruce Lee collection on DVD on Blu-ray, so I can't show you that picture. And I used to have all the VCR tapes of all the Bruce Lee things, but I got rid of them to get this because it was a lot nicer looking. And you have to see Bruce Lee in widescreen. You can't see him in full screen, chopped up and everything. So I can't show you a picture of Chuck Norris in this one, but he played the bad guy in this one. He's kind of his first three films was all bad guy roles. Then he became good after that. And the funny part about Chuck Norris never had a cereal. But Mr. T had one, Hulk Hogan had one. All the major stars of the '80s had a cereal. He never had one. He had a video game, 5 video games, bunch of toys. He was on WWF back in the '80s, but he never had a cereal or candy or none. The Reggie Jackson had a candy bar. So these are all my Chuck Norris movies. And like I said in my video, that's why it's good to have a VCR, a DVD, because the cover don't break. That he died at 86 on Thursday, and people are talking about him. A lot of people don't like him because of what he was and what he did. I don't care what Chuck Norris did or didn't do. I just like his movies and his cartoon that he made. I didn't like his TV show, Texas Rangers. So I didn't really talk about that show. And my mom loved that show a lot. She still watches it when it comes on TV. It comes on regular TV like 6 times a day. You can watch that thing no stop. But now that he's gone, they don't have to pay him royalties anymore. So like I said, if you've seen any of these movies, repeat, original, leave in the comments. It'd be nice to know if anyone's seen these at the theaters back in the '70s and '80s. I know I got an old crowd, and I know I got a lot of young people too that watched them as repeats the way I did in the '80s and '90s. So please, let's show one picture. I'm gonna sign off. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.